So, good evening. I'm Lani. So, today we will talk about the updates. Um, Hello. Maybe someone who can call via phone and verify also if they can hear us, no? Kasi it's very important that, yeah, they can hear us. Kuya Lindsay, you can hear us, no? Anyway, yeah, I can hear us. Okay, they can hear us. Maybe I'll do it also slowly, no? Yeah. Hindi siya mag-project well. You put it down. A bit na. Or gamayan. Down, down.
Ako, share screen. Oh yeah, share screen.
I don't know.
We are connected.
Nag-loading. Nag-loading. Wala lang ano. Okay, all right. I think everything's ready. And JL is coordinating with Lindsay.
We need to do it.
Alright. Okay, so let's start. And then we will help each other also know that we pay 100% attention and the people responsible that are coordinating with the other members of the community will hopefully also be the one. Yeah. Same. Okay, so we will be so for this GenFest, everyone, especially the youth, will be the protagonist now. And it is mainly led by the Youth for a United World. So, the people that participate in GenFest are ages 17 to 30 years old. Pero we can be coordinators naman, so if in case you will be there, don't be afraid na you're more than the age bracket. So the first, in 1973, okay, so there will be, so for this contest, what will be and it's mainly led by our United Group. So in 1973, which is the first GenFest, our title is World Man Beyond All Borders. So if you notice, it's like coming back to the origin, no? It's both our title for GenFest 2013, 1973. Pero anyway, it's like this. We cannot. This is really the problem of technology. Also, maybe it didn't reach us that updated because Davao. So out of love for them na lang, no, we have friends from different communities. We can also update, no, our individual help para matulungan talaga din sila makaalam, and then we will give them naman updates. So anyway, so that we can also proceed. We can send it to them and like that, and then give us questions. It's like that na lang. Para kasi or else we will be waiting for nothing, no? So in 1975, unity is possible. 1970, I will proceed na lang kay anyway. So in 2018, Beyond All Borders, it's going back. This is the first time that it will be held in the Philippines, in Manila in particular, in World Trade Center. And so our general objective is to communicate and work for a united world. So specifically, we should go beyond all borders to live universality of the golden rule, which is love others as you love yourself. Point of arrival and departure for numerous activities that are already happening in favor of universal fraternity and all latitudes. So this is referring actually to of the United World Project that was launched in 2012. There are already a lot of initiatives, a lot of acts of love, a lot of patriotic activities that was done all over the world, and it was posted and updates were given in United World Project website. So journey towards the roads of unity. So how can we arrive to really this point of unity? So it should be between generations, among people, among ethnic groups, between those who have and don't have, with those who suffer and are alone, to establish unity among men and nature, and to make every wall crumble. Now, what is this borders that we are trying to really overcome? Okay, anyway, I will move now. Salutation, it will be in World Trade Center na in Manila. So that's the front. That's the ABC Hall. This is the main area where we will conduct our program. It has a capacity of 15,000 people na magkasya dyan. Ideally, we wanted the stage to be at the center, but it's kind of difficult kasi saan yung back, saan the entrance, unless high-tech tayo, lalabas na lang siya sa gitna, no? But we're not that advanced. So what we wanted to do is to put it at the back, no? Like the typical stage, para hindi din mahirapan ang mga performers, it's like that. Then, para it would be also allowed for everybody na makita talaga nila yung kabuuan ng stage. And so this is how you can see some of the arrangement that has been done before. sa World Trade Center, Manila.
I just want to add something. This was chosen by the Gen over the Mall of Art
Asia.
Arena. Yeah, because the arena is like in Coliseum, diba? It's nice because you can see the stage talaga very clear. But the problem with that is, diba, you have like orders.
Yes.
You have sections, diba? So and then you can hardly move from your seat, diba? So whereas this one, yes, it's flat. So anyway, there will be LED screens. You can see what's going on stage. The beauty of it is you can move around. You can actually, if you want to say hi to your friend who's on the other side of the hall, you can actually walk and hug him or her and say hello and whatever. Unlike people said, you just like plaster spears. Kaya pinili ng, it is the youth who chose this over. And then also because the arena is, ano yun, yung kind of, there's an elitist.
Yeah. Parang gladiator, ganun. Yeah. Also, I remember in GenFest 2012, kasi medyo arena siya. Yung center, when we were sitting sa baba na area, kami yung parang takbuhan kami, we raised flags, we play around while there were the performances. So, medyo mobile siya. Flexible ba yung mga tao, hindi siya nakaupo lang and mag-watch. Kaya ito, you can move around. Kaso lang, at this time, meron siya mga chairs. So, siyempre, ibang setting. But we will not provide chairs dito na. I don't think we will provide chairs. It's part of it. It depends siguro sa program kung ano isi-set na.
There have been events that for the youth, yes.
Yes. So this is the sidebar ng World Trade Center where the expo will be organized. So
It's a tented area.
It's parang ganun siya. It's a that area. Tapos, dyan i-display yung mga initiatives of the acts of kindness all over the world, the projects that are going or it depends kung ano talaga yung ma-finalize ng expo. It could be a lot of things, maybe festivals around the Philippines or around the world, how we showcase Asia. So, it's still under discussion kung ano yung final na ano. Set.
Hindi na.
Hindi nila na.
Saan yung ano? Order?
And then the problem that is, when you have that orders, so it isn't hardly move from your seat. So, flat. So anyway, the next screen around. You can actually, if you want to say hi to your friend on the other side of the hall, you can actually walk and hug him or her. Unlike Luis Pastor Stevens. Kaya hindi yan. Because the book is nice and so. And then also because the arena is yung kind of, there's an elitist.
I remember in GenFest 2012, kasi medyo arena siya, sa yung center, when we were sitting sa baba na area, kami yung parang buhay kami, we raised flags, we played around, there were performances, so medyo mobile siya, flexible pa yung mga tao, hindi siya nakauputan ng mga watch. Kaya ito, you can learn, as well as this time, meron siya
You can continue.
Yeah. Alright, so this is actually the area. As you can see, the red square, that is where, the red square, that is where we will organize the flash mob. It will be like a statement to the world, no? Originally, we wanted it to be organized in Luneta Park, pero the problem is, medyo malayo siya, so baka mag-cause tayo ng traffic. Yung first end, umabot na ng Luneta, yung last end, nandun pa sa World Trade Center. So, baka, I don't know, and it takes 300,000 people to be able to create something parang significant doon na area, or else magmumukha tayo mga ants na parang walang direction kasi. So at least dyan sa CCT open grounds, medyo concentrated tayo, and then, I don't know, either, wala pa namang specific na gagawin, either daw, ano na, mga cellphone or may arrangement tulad ng Budapest na may formation, mag-form tayo ng love, or baka meron kayong bright idea na pwede natin i-create out of it na may choreography, dynamics together. It would really be nice, no? Na i-set natin for that CCP open ground. So mga 1 meter lang yung Tita na distance from World Trade Center. Ay, 1 meter, 1 kilometer. 1 meter. Ay, CCP open ground na. So yun yung area na yun, parang, yan. So sa CCT Open Ground, dyan din i-organize ang Asian concert. So yan yung parang magiging arrangement ng pwedeng kind of arrangement na pwedeng natin gawin. Set up ang stage, may depende kung ano available, and also our and then. So this is actually because since it's beyond all borders, we have a lot of borders to overcome, not only around us, but also within ourselves. So we got statistics nila, there are 120 personal borders na gustong i-overcome ng mga tao, and especially ng mga youth, and 118 social borders. So what are these borders that we have to go through? In one's own life, there is this egoism to go out of ourselves, stereotypes and prejudice, to accept diversity in the other, fear, most especially now for the future, our limits, expectations of ourselves and others, and there is also indecision kasi sometimes we don't have a choice, so we remain, parang hindi na tayo nag-move ahead ba? And then there is also superficial relationship, not only in Facebook or social media, but also, I don't know, maybe also within our family, kaya we just let things go, kahit na alam natin may problema, we just keep quiet, no? Parang, because maybe we thought that, I don't know, it makes us more peaceful if kumamimik na lang tayo, but actually it's not. And there are also offenses na hindi makamove on, mga ganyan, mga offenses na ginawa ng mga tao or ng ating mga personal offenses na pinabayaan lang natin, and we didn't actually confronted or believe it fully ba. And then individualism, that is our loss of trust in others, and we don't have that initiative to build together. And also impatience not to stop, and this is also the time that we have to stop and reflect on the meaning of life. And then there is also suffering, no? So we should always overcome suffering with love, no? So we are in this course still, no, of really overcoming this personal mga boundaries and borders. So in social life, there is also the differences, like the religious, cultural, and then social classes. The consumerism, we should go beyond the consumeristic mentality to be able to find happiness. Kasi sometimes, like, latest trend, latest cellphone, ganyan, kaya wala ng pera, utang na lang, no? So we have to like also take care, I take a look at that ba. And then incorrect, unjust, dictatorial policies, active, responsible, honest citizenship. There is also conflicts. We have to resolve conflicts with dialogue and not war, no? You know naman what's happening sa ating society ngayon. It's very rampant. And it's this is really a time to take a look, a deeper look into that, not just superficially. And also the unjust and false economies go beyond the economy that looks only at individual wealth. Ignorance, misinformation, So, marami na mga fake news, no? Especially sa social media. So, that are also one of the targets of the workshops. Now, we wanted to go ahead with that, but to see it well talaga with the new eyes. And the negative issues of technology and mass media used for educational and social purposes instead na chismis, no? Like that. So indifference, also the interest in problems of the other and of society kay dili ija aho-aho. So dapat ano ta, para pinapangay makialam, no? Kanang i-recall to na to atong sensibility also with the need of others ba kay kung okay ta di lang ko ba no na yung mga ingana na karon na nag-arise na kind of attitude which is something that should alarm us and also should remind us that we have also something to do about it. And also the intergenerational disinterest, collaboration between generation. The remaining generation gap. Nga nung si lola na ko, si mama na ko, na hindi naman ikasabot sa ihang mga anak, sa imong anak, no? So the things that we will hopefully we can address and tackle about during GenFest. So, during the logo, kay medyo madugo talaga itong logo, no? Matagal na ba ito? Anyway, these are the images that came up kung unsa man gyud na klaseng universality, mo man sila akong ino to come up with a universal logo. So, may images sa birds, kanang flag, images sa kanang mga all colors, mga ethnic groups, mga representation letters, na like that. And then we come up with this logo. Yes, so very simple letters, lines, colors, bright. Kaya ang Philippines live mga good festive kaayo. So, gi-reflect nila ko nga colors sa life. Atong pink, oh my God, na ang gawas. 7 colors. I don't know, but for sure, there are a lot of effort given to that para mag-come up ani dahil gi-invite jud na mga kanang experts on this ba. So, but anyway, I will explain further. So, take a look at this. Coca-Cola. What do you notice? The words are the same, the letters are the same, no? Coca-Cola, IOS. So, isa rin sa ilang mga basis na dili mo kailangan na kay specific symbol para maingon nga kanig GenFest jud ni siya. Kanig mo ning GenFest sa Manila. GenFest itself will speak about GenFest, the GenFest word. So, it is said that essentially there should be essentiality. Less is more. Just lettering, katong GenFest, Beyond All Borders, the title, and where it will be held, Manila, Philippines. So it symbol represents a clear line, no? An endless line, the endless possibilities of the love that we give to the others. It would reach to the peripheries of the world, and that initial line there before sa GenFest, it's our identity daw. So it's like us carrying ourselves, no? Who we are as a tanangikan, isa itong mga ginikanan, sa atong culture na gidala, our contribution, it is us, our identity, our uniqueness, who we are. No? It's like that. So it can also be modified accordingly. So pwede monochromatic, puro lang green tanan, pwede yellow, pwede pink tanan, pwede po multicolor, na mixture sa mga colors, no? And some of the applications of it is katong bag. So, po ang other applications na sa mga possibilities. So, kung nagutanganan siya clear po no, nga pangsulad ang tip niya. Pag dito na po ka sa mga site, i-match po siya dayon kay ang line man good, it can go beyond all borders, no? Layo siya maabtan. So, it could form this line, no? It could form many things, many figures out of that. So, muna ang ilahang goal. So, the general program, we subdivided it into 3. First is the pre-GenFest. kanang some days before, it's maximum 4 days, no? Mataw tong gi-mention nga na nga cultural activities na pagabuhaton, or it could be something that tackles about ecology. Isa sa mga ginatanaw na angle karon is the kanang renovation sa ecology. So katong coral reef na artificial coral reef, which is ginabuhat na sa Dumaguete. So pwede na siya actually i-propose. So ongoing pa man good ang finalization, and because you know how program is talagang kailangan well coordinated sa government, ang participants you have to check now, and also the red. So, Asian Culture Immersion, kay ang reason ko si Kai, nag-meeting sila sa Rome atong last time, around April 19 ata. So, nag-meeting sila. Very supportive ang Regio Kosikai, and always magin na siya every time either they give their performance or they give cultural activities. So, padayon paghihapon ang ilang meeting para ma-finalize ang unsa kind of activities na ilang mihatag. So, in terms also of social field, na po yung aspect, intercultural field, and inter-religious field, especially here in Asia, we have multi-religious na ako'y walay religion, no? So it could also like open our border to open minds. Kay for some countries, for example, Poland, na ako'y kauban na dyan dito, siya label ang religion kundi Catholic lang. So you can imagine what kind of awakening ang mahatag po sa ilahan, no? For them to be able to see the wonders of other beliefs. In the center, I mean, ang center sa atong activity, muna na siya, it's a festival already, July 6 to 8. So there will be an expo. An expo, initially we wanted it to be a showcase of the cultural activities, I mean the activities that we had already for the pre-GenFest. Kaya muna magiging ang celebration, murag, dili na ako kami nga time ang i-explain pa nato about further. It will be a celebration of us believing the worth of the youth talaga for the world, no? So there will be moments in the hall katong sa World Trade Center na ABC, and there will also be workshops. So workshops will not only be in World Trade Center, they're also in the LSU katong nearby na school. So I don't know, maybe dances or theater activity ang it's yet to be finalized. So if you really want to contribute dyan na ato'y GenFest official sa Facebook, they were asking for our help, our response, kung sa atong gusto mahitabo. Kaya para maka-plot na sila kung asa day dinhi kanina aspect may medyo political dahil ang thinking sa mga tao, or gusto sila into sports, or they wanted something about the environment. So our contribution is to give our suggestion talaga, no? So we should visit the GenFest website. Very good. It explains everything, like all the details, all the activities there. Pero namin mga kuan sa atong GenFest official sa Facebook, na ikanang checklist dito nga mga taga sa imong suggestion. So if you have time, no, we have time, so we will do so, right? Okay. So sa interreligious event, we wanted it to be also a celebration not only for those who have beliefs, no? It will be something for everybody. So we will focus not only, we will focus more on the golden rule. So actually, wala pa joy final na unsang title ani interfaith ba or kaya ang ba may faith, no? I don't know. Or faith, I mean, they believe in something, but it doesn't have to be called, I don't know, common to everybody. Maybe they have their own belief, no? It's also something that we should respect and, I don't know, appreciate, no, more, no? Kaya mas butan pala sila na to. That sometimes the irony. So, also the flash mob, I mentioned na, So sa flash mob, they wanted to have daw like mga wristband, kanang mga signs board, o mga scarf, so wala pa yung material. So please, Jen, your suggestions are very precious to us na nag-prepare yun ani kay dira man gud na manggawas good, no, kanang ma-collaborate kaysa sa mohilom lang ka Awag sa time, mag-gather ng mga ideas. So, dugay kita ka-move on niya. Pag naalam, reklamo, no? Wala yun na, inaalam, karoon mga reklamo, no? So, as much as early as possible, ato na din na yung hatag ito ang suggestion tanan para ma-process na natin, no? So, sa concerts and show, they wanted to invite Jen Rosso. So, part also, Jen Rosso and Jen Verde. So, part also sa workshop, kay kanang na sila mo guide dito niya pag-abot sa concert sa show dira pod i-insert siya ba i-insert siya so ang naghandle ani kay si Marcy Generoso ni siya Generoso pod ni siya dati and then siya ang kanang kung naamoy mga talent dira or naamoy masuggest na magkuhan na mag-perform. Pero ang ginagol po nila kay we wanted it to be authentic as possible. For example, the Muslims will perform Muslim dance siya, Muslim jud po ang mag-perform. Dili siya kanang interpretation lang sa somebody artistic group or in ana ba. Kaya something that you carry talaga your culture in it. Murag imuha jud pud na siyang dances in ana as much as possible we wanted it to be like that no okay ba badugo o lahi-lahi man pagkuan diri lahi-lahi pag dances drama performance in ana yeah and sorry I have to add something sa workshop di ay gusto nila more siya TED Talk style 500 feet ang sarap ng TED Talk kita elaborate mo daw yung sorry nag-isip ako dito TED Talk TV
Sa Facebook, kita rin inspirational, informational talks. Very short, very inspiring. Very hindi paulit-ulit.
we strike to the heart. So 50 people ang minimum ani per workshop also. So, and post GenFest, so after the name, na ay ginapropose sa Tagaytay School for Youth for a United World, no? Kaya di man tanan Gen, so everyone talaga is welcome. So post GenFest and programs in the zone, so the activities, the initiatives, the fire that we got during GenFest will not only end in GenFest. So it can be an inspiration for us to come up with something greater and continue with our locals, no? Sa atong community, I don't know, with our school, isa pa ato ang pwede mabuhat, no? It should be a continuous activity and not just like a hype lang. Na murag, minaskugon ba? Siga, diri, palong dayon. No? Dili ang kain anak. And next. Specify na. So, maulit kay highlight man tong 3 days, no? Because it will be a celebration. Anyway, mention naman po na kayo. So, I remember, I'm sorry. Also, in the interreligious day, dili na po na siya interreligious, dili na ko siya malipat mo, chan. And murag ka na moment with other religions, other faith, other belief ka na siya. Na po moment of silence, no? Maski 10 minutes lang. Imagine na ninyo dyan. Imagine na ninyo Pope, volunteers, and everybody here. Imagine na to 10 minutes of silence. Murag jud na siya moment of peace in your heart. Kaya na-try ko na mo sa piano. Nga, madunggan mo kay mga bird, hangin, dahon lang ang nagalupad-lupad. So, itong madunggan dito, traffic. Pero I think it's yes, moment of universal. Dili, mga hapon. Ay na lang, ang piano, kaya na kanya. But we will see, no? We always believe in the miracles that God will give us also. Yeah, yung anak. And I think ako. Yan. So, proposal. So, these are the concrete things. Muna pinaka-important region. Kaya mo dyan ang ato ang timanan. So, identify the youth and adult coordinator. kailangan na to mag-identify yun ni mga tao na ni point person or reference point kay during sa registration, anyway, later ipakita na ko ang mga deadlines, natay deadlines. Tapos, kanang come up also with small commission of colors aspect for forums and workshops. So workshop.
Workshop po siya.
Yes. Sa forums commission, actually sa Manila, naana may mga center points. Ang ato diri sa Davao. Kaya para all the suggestion will be gathered together ba? Nya mo to ako ang ihatag po as a gift for them, no? Na makahatag sa ilang contribution. So it should have a youth, an adult member of New Humanity, and one member of the inundations.
There's this group in the center that's working for these workshops, no? So, yung sinasabi ni Lani kanina, that's why there is this parang survey going on in the GenFest official page in Facebook to gather suggestions from the youth all over the world. What kind of workshops or forums you like? So workshops is something either participative, there is it's an experiential laboratory of sorts. Pero pwede rin naman forum, meaning yung kagaya ng TED, there is somebody talking about EOC, about seed, ecology, whatever, and then break up into groups after to discuss. So, ginawa sa center, they divided into colors ba? So, like for the red, ano yung mga workshops that can tackle economy for the globe? And what are the workshops that will focus on harmony, yung ganun. So, green on health, like that. So, ang ginawa nila, yung parang focal points sa center, there is one always coming from New Humanity and one from the inundations. And of course, the youth are always represented. So, in Manila naman, there is the local group headed by Tina Bonifacio, who's the delegate of New Humanity. And then there are several youth working with her and other interns working with her. Para pag na-decide na sa center what the workshops are, they will be the ones naman to put all the logistics together and help them to look for speakers. So if you have experts here on a topic na choose sa workshop, please let us know. Of course, yun namin. Gratis.
Yes. And I also miss to mention na during sa mga sa program like international concert ba or interreligious moment or whatever ato golden rule moment kay naay link up possibility sana na link up. So ang Yolanda nag-confirm na sila na na-adjud sila buhaton na link up. So mura siya naay money ang GenFest kay na it's true also that not everybody can come no because of the red. So siguro na mini GenFest na buhaton at each country, depende kung sa country code ang mag-organize. And magka-link up siya, kung sa una via satellite, siguro kita kay, I don't know, DMX or any form of technology na better ang communication, na live yun na live yun na updating, delay, more maka-link yun sila na tinatanay. Sorry na. And then,
Ayaw mo.
okay na yan. Anyway, so far, ang mga collaborations nga gibuhat is katong sa Radio Kosikay and naapod tong naman tayo letter from CDCP, ang endorsement nila na sent na pud na to sa ato ang bishop diri sa Davao. So we're just waiting for confirmation para appointment kay mas dali na ang good ang communication kung sa diocese level, mas dalhan tag ma-reach ba in ana. So of course na ako yung mga other communion and exchange na pambuhaton na to, like mag-visit ta kay Bishop Didik sa Buwan, kay Bishop Ledesma sa Cagayan, and Bishop Apable. Sa information dissemination, mo dito ang pinaka-importante na mabuhat na to, Jen. Kay dili pwede nga ang ang mag-disseminate sa information ani mga pope, mga tigwa, dili tigwa ang mga pope na kanang ang mga ang kanang mga once young pa, you know, kailangan katong active George, kanang ready magbinuntagan. Mga ba, ready talaga to sacrifice. We cannot expect more, we should expect more from us, no? Na napay energy talaga to give this, no? Kay give ba yan din nato na mahatag di lang sa tanang youth yun dere, especially dere sa Mindanao. Kaya kita man yun maning kamot na muad to at each point. Pero dili po siguro taga city, no? No, nalang po tayo, for example, in Cagayan, Bukidnon, Balay, Valencia, sa panang area, nalang kayo i-identify na certain area. Dira, maybe Bukidnon, and si Bukidnon, wala po to. I remember mo ato kay Father, nag-eager kay siya sa ilang parish, di ba? So we can start from there. But before going there, we should start from ourselves. Kung unsa man atong kind na i-gift, unsa man atong kind na i-gift, unsa man ang kind na gift nato ang ihatag, no? Kaya unsa ang kind of information dissemination about GenFest. So, beforehand nato na siya ihatag, kita dapat nakasabot na mismo sa atong kaugalingon. Kanina responsibility o sa bana. Tama ka, Jen? No? Yes, ni nga tinaganay, ha? Kaya para pag mag-work na tayo, yes to go na yun ta. So also in the schools, like UIC, Ateneo, naman dyan tayo mga teachers ko din na kanang copy. And Holy Cross, and also provinces, no? Especially katong na dyan tayo kanang community dito. Parishes, like Santa Ana, medyo naka-build naman dyan tayo rapport din. It will be easier na lang. St. Francis, mag-start na po Laverna, pero naaman ata si Mama ni Maymay dali na and Laverna, San Pablo, and also Daika, no? Daika. So, and also there are also movements like Silsila and Bishop Ulama Conference, which we also have a very good rapport with, and YFC, remember sa YFC there is ato Youth for Christ. Nasa Daika, under na nasa Daika. Anyway, pero kung naamagot tayo mga personal contacts sa isang member sa YFC, kay sa mga parish na could be sila, good ka na, Christian group man sila. So, dali na lang kaayo ang pag-disseminate na organized ba yan na sila, guys? Kanang every district na sila grupo, singles, couples, mga ingana. So, you can imagine how many ang possible makadungog, no? About unsa yung GenFest all about. So there are also media groups that we have to talk. ABS-CBN, GMA. So if you're part of this media group, we would assume na ihatag jud na to ang atong life for days, na? And Herald newspaper, katong sa newspaper sa church. And so someone now will come up with an article. I remember Lilette before, no? She wrote an article about Mariatis. I forgot now, but we can also do that, especially. Oh, si Bart. Bart, ikaw na yan. Bart, ikaw na yan. Makita mag-sidekick Bart na Jen. Ano, na pwede maghatagan. Alright? Diba? Jen, dili pa maulaw Jen. Wala pa kabalo nga. Kaya pag ching-ching, binuong si ching-ching. Ay, sir! Kaya nakapublish na kaya siya sa Inquirer. Ching-ching. Sa young blood. Hindi after, before. Kaya pag after, wala na before yun. Maliit na bagay. Okay, salamat sa ayun sheet kay Avril mong Mark. Ang mga sa amin. So, already ang most awaited part, ang calendar and timeline. Kaya kailangan ng hit June din nato. So June 17 to 18, processing of proposals for workshops. So, kana siya na time. So, ibig sabihin, deadline na siya sa, kung na may suggestion sa kanang para sa topic for workshops, no? Kaya by September 30, good. Mawala na ang time na ipakita na nila ang layout, detail, sa mga speaker, ana-ana. So, dapat ready na sila by September 30. Polishing na lang ng ibang information sa mga speaker, participants, registration. Dapat nahatag na magod na ang red. So, mupun na ang ilang preparation time. So, June 17 to 18, uy, kapit na kayo next week na no? So, konti na lang, konti push na lang. So, registration. Of course, di naka-appeal sa GenFest kung walay registration. October 1 to December 31, we have to pre-register. Ibig sabihin, nakabook na ka sa atong ticket pa ato Manila. No? Kaya kung dili, sigurado, bumahal na. Kaya makabalo na dayo ng mga
Actually, this first phase of the registration is just the number of participants. It's the second phase where we will put the names, but you are committed already to the number. Sa Budapest, if you say there are 30 of you coming, 30 talaga. Kung we change yung name, okay lang, basta 30. It cannot be less, it cannot be more. Naka-fixed na siya.
So also, sa registration, Manggod, you can register by yourself. So naay point person, for example, sa Malaybalay, si Kuya Lindsay Baron, sa Mati, si Kuya Ben, diri sa Davao, ate, mga ikana ka, specific, for not just specific person, so kung wala mo nag-confirm sa iyahan, mo ni ang atong key person. So isa po di sa atong kailangan i-identify, kinsa siya. So, who you?
The reference point for the registration is mas maganda if he or she is also the parang the companion, the chaperone guard. Into one. Yeah. So, in fact, that's one of the tasks na kaagad kailangan because we will need the names of these reference persons kasi we will be giving them the ID, user ID and password to enter into the registration website. So this is going on all over the world, not just for us in the Philippines. So it also doesn't mean that there's only one for each soneta. It's up to you what is logical for your soneta. Because I know you have people in the provinces, so mas maganda nga siguro it's a little bit decentralized because if you say, one reference person for the men, for the boys in Davao, for the whole of Davao, and one for the girls, parang ang hirap, di ba? Kasi, so, make it as logical and as practical as possible.
So, it doesn't have to be like per area code, I don't know, per school, kung maganda ay sa school, no? Like that nagyod kung sa ang mas bigger possibility or sa offices, sa isang office nila, na-invite tayo na ibang tanan, we don't know, no? So, dili lang po ma-discourage kung itong mga kauban kay kanang basi tayo ilang mga anak ba, we always think beyond the limitations ba, really to give this. Oo. Yes, so August 30, April 30, January 1, guys, January 1.
Next year.
August 30.
Sa next year.
New Year.
Yeah, yung calendar mo so,
and then August 30.
Yeah, actually, yung August 31 yan, hindi yan 2018, kaya tapos naman. 2017 yan, sorry, dapat nandun yan siya sa mas taas. Oo, murag sa, ano na, kanang January 1, 50% down payment, April 30, final registration period, ibig sabihin fully paid na taan na. And that will signify na, appear June ka. Nga na. So, August 31, 2017, that's the deadline for song submission. Kay basig na yung mga composer dali, mga singer, na yung mga banda na gusto mag-perform, dance group, mga ingana, theater, ingana, no? So, it will be a gift. Wala pang final.
I mean, yeah, just save up for your fare, of course, and some amount for the lodging and participation. Na pa talaga. I mean, if I were to, this is a rough guess, ha, para lang, ano, just to make sure, hopefully it will be lesser than that. Prepare 5,000. But thereabouts, more or less. Kasi it's 3 days, you know, 6, 7, 8 na. Wala pa yung share na doon, di ba?
Yeah, for 3 days lang yan, yung iba pa ang pre-registration, iba pa ang, pre-registration, pre-GenFest, iba pa ang post-GenFest. It's not, that's the 3-day pa lang, katong 6, 7, 8, roughly 5,000. Oo, 5,000 including ang accommodation and food and logistics.
Please don't quote me kasi really there is nothing. I'm just taking an estimated number out of the air. It can be more, it can be less. We're trying to make it as least cost as possible.
Just to have a target.
At least target is exceed the expectation.
Yeah, we should exceed the target.
Yeah. Yes.
So mga 6,777. Sige. Kani ipakita na mo ang preparation aning logo. Yes. So kung wala pa mo nakakita sa video. Yes, manual na siya. Malaki, isa yan siyang room, tapos i-set up nila ang mga bola, ang kanatanan, ang mga letters, ang mga dyan, sa Lupiano ang nag-prepare. As in, nag-paint sila, kauban si Erica, o gatong uban pa na mga artist. Ay, wala sound. So, ipakita lang sa nako ang mga sites kung asa mo pwede mag-add to view more and to understand in detail these whereabouts. Kung naana na kay official na website, open siya. Kung naana mo yung mobile app, pangitaan mo, GenFest, yes. Mobile, mobile sabi
Yeah.
or
Yes, actually, the GenFest is just one of the manifestations of a bigger reality, which is the Youth for a United World. So, kumbaga, the movement is relaunching the Youth for a United World. So, just a week ago, nag-open na yung website ulit. It's very beautiful. You please visit it. Then, under Youth for a United World, i-relaunch din yung United World Project, diba? Which is one of the complete objectives of GenFest. Under the Youth for a United World, there will also be like a sub-website for the GenFest 2018, which is part of this Youth for a United World website. So everything is coordinated with the center. Yung GenFest website, Edward, who is from Panoman, who is helping build that website. The online registration for the GenFest by Alon, in progress na siya. Maybe it's around 50% done already. He showed it to us no May 28 when we had our updating. So little by little, in fact, on July 1, I think you will see already some teasers prepared naman by the marketing group. No? I will read to you some recent updates that we sent to the center. Here. So, you know that we received already the endorsement, no, from the CDCP, the GenFest. I can read it to you. It's a message signed by Archbishop Socrates Villegas, who is the CDCP president. So, in behalf of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, it is my privilege to endorse and to welcome all the delegates of the International Youth Gathering called GenFest that will be held in Manila on July 6 to 8, 2018. An event that we are highly anticipating. This is a meeting of young people who want to show the world that universal brotherhood, a united world, is an ideal worth living for. Born from the prophetic intuition of Kiara Lubick, the founder of the Popular Movement, this international activity has indeed moved many youth to a life of unity. The first time that it will be held here in Asia, we say mabuhay to the thousands of youth from all over the world, various cultures and ethnic groups, all moved by the same idea, not only to an experience of life, but also of social action, unity. That all may be one is a wish and vision that we all want to achieve. It is the prayer of Jesus. It can be achieved if we all work and pray together. I pray with you that this event will bear fruit of unity. May you all experience that the Word of God be made flesh in your daily lives by becoming agents of unity and peace. May Mary, who never ceases to assist and accompany her children, intercede for you. My fatherly blessings to all of you. So, I sent a copy of that already to Vinny, to Hasmin and Alvi and your Gen assistants. So you can print and bring with you to your parishes, your bishops. So in fact, one of our updates is that on June 7, last June 7, the Gen of Dumaguete visited Bishop Cortez to talk to him about the GenFest. Bishop Cortez was very happy about the theme of the GenFest, as he said that it is very relevant in these times. He then gave his blessings and support to the GenFest. He will have it announced to all the parishes in his diocese and expects that we will collaborate and work together in his diocese for the GenFest. So, nauna na yung Dumaguete, that is the first, very successful. And it was the Gen who went there with Tita Eleanor and Tito Anton Villegas. Then, another update, no? We will soon be reaching out not only to our close friends from other Catholic movements and friends from other Christian churches, but also with our contacts from other religions to make them part of a wider local steering committee for the GenFest. Because the way we are organized, of course, there is the center, no? What is called like a core group, a small group, no? Made up of 4 Gen girls and 4 Gen boys, and then of course Dean and Carlo, the Gen assistants, the new youth delegates, community week. Now what we want to do, hear from your update that you have friends also from YRC. So we have many contacts because of our dialogues, no? With Youth for Christ, also with GK, Davao, they're all rearing to go and help us. The Lord's Flock, and then our ecumenical friends. Yeah, Youth for Christ is for couples for Christ, and then interreligious friends also. So we will form a steering committee, as we call it, because these groups, they're very experienced in hosting or having events for 10,000 people, 15,000 youth, just like that. And every year they do it. So we will learn from them actually, and they're very much willing to help. In fact, asking us when we will meet, kami yung nagbibili kasi wala pa kami masabi. Now I think there's more, no? But we will just meet first among us in the smaller core group this Sunday morning. Then Cinzia, she was the production manager noon sa GenFest Budapest. She's a Popa who's based in Hungary. She's currently in Manila to help us with various aspects of the event itself, your big event, July 6 to 8. Rafael Tronchini, a Gen from Brazil, is also in Manila to help with the marketing requirements because he was the one who helped in the marketing also of Budapest. He knows a lot about fundraising and generating awareness for the GenFest. The Youth for United World, the United World Project, using various forms of media. Yeah, he's helping, and yeah, he's the one, the promoter of this survey in Facebook, for the workshops. So it might be good also na before you go to the parish, if you just wait a little bit more, be patient with us please, kasi talaga sobrang dami ng kailangan gawin. The Orange met just last Sunday kasi to start na, this parang official GenFest launch or caravan, to start inviting people. Hopefully they can come up with like a module, something that surely we can share with the whole Philippine zone and all over the world if they like. In fact, merong test run in La Union, the Gen Manila went there and yun, parang parang soft launch ng GenFest. So, masaya. So, let's see if we can come up with this kind of module that can be of help also to you here. And then, the Gen of Manila have participated in tasting food to be provided by caterers accredited by the World Trade Center, because centers like this have, places like this have their own accredited caterers. So, contacting other food suppliers for those activities that will be held outside the World Trade Center, because those were not limited to accredited caterers. So, this is being done to help us arrive at the cost of food to be charged. So with the help of the marketing team, we hope to be able to find sponsors for food and water to manage the costs. Then we have already found also possible venues where the workshops can be held. The center, because when they came in November, only the La Salle University, which is quite close to WTC. But we actually found even closer venues beside WTC is the Philippine Trade Training Center, there's Manila Taipana Colleges, maraming mga event places na mas malapit pa sa LaSalle University. And we will make use of these venues also to keep the transport costs down. Kasi if it's already near the WTC, you just walk na lang. Instead of, imagine mo having to bus 12,000, to go workshops all in the LaSalle University. We will create traffic jam. It's already traffic as it is in Taft Avenue, and then we will contribute pa to it. So, and then the blue naman, they're helping look for, economical accommodations for lodging within the vicinity also of WTC. Pension, no, because we cannot afford the hotels, the 3-star hotel, medyo out of budget yan. So, when we have put this local steering committee together with the other movements, we hope to get ideas from them. Because they were saying that, I think their style is that they put the lodging is like in a school gym, so then they just provide, they contact Manila Water to bring the tanks, trucks of water there. In-host kayo. Yeah. Okay! What was that? Okay! Turn around! No, I'm just joking. And then, so, there's still many things to be done, but we assure you everything is done with Jesus in our midst, and forsaken, seeing all in unity with the center. We can, we will have everything that is needed and make this GenFest a reality in July. Tapos, I wanted to share with you also 2 letters that the center sent. One to the GenFest Program Commission, which Lani is a part of. No? So basically, this was in May 23. And first of all, they of course wanted to thank those who participated, especially in those meetings in Locniano. Experience like that, Lani and all of them there. And then they call it, they said, to continue to grow amongst much joys and difficulties to overcome, to build together what Kiara calls a moment of God, a waterfall of God. They were divided into small groups. Si Lani was in the interreligious group. Si Jupes was in the Moments in the Hall yata. And then, they talked a lot about the workshops. And then they will have their next conference call this coming weekend. What they did was, you see this international GenFest is made up of 30 Gen from all over the world, representing all continents, all religions. But now I think what they have done is formed an even smaller subgroup from the 30 group of 30, and our 4 Gen from the Philippine zone are in that small group, along with other Gen from the Gen Center. So then what they have done also is they have updated the General Council of the Focolare, update them about the preparations for the GenFest. There was much joy and enthusiasm, assuring them of the continuous unity. Then, so if I already know about this, and then yun nga, sa dulo is, maybe you have other ideas, please share them with us. Please feel free. Anything that you may have, do not be shy. Now, there is this important letter also that was sent by the center to all the zones, all over the world, and this has to do with basically the red. So yun nga, na-mention ni Lani that for those who cannot come because they cannot afford the travel expenses, maybe they will be linked by live streaming, and also they might have some mini GenFest in their respective areas. Okay. So yung, there are email addresses for those of you who want to audition. You just submit your video of your song, your dance, your demo, whatever, to auditions2018@genfest.org. If you have an experience, a personal experience you would like to share on stage during the GenFest, welcome to send in your experience to genfest2018@focolare.org. And all of this, the deadline is August 31. So you have 1 month and a half to go. So everything you want to share, please do. Now, the most important thing, okay, the center wants us to know that we have a very high deficit of the GenFest. And that's why we have to, they are going to ask us to pay also participation fee apart from the fee natin for the board and lodging. But anyway, this participation fee is socialized, so that we are from the third world, so our contribution will be lower. It's not yet final, but those from Europe or America who can afford more, their participation fee will be bigger. But anyway, just so you have an idea, kasi may budget na yan, no, of estimated inflows, sponsorships, whatever, and we also have budget for the expenses. The deficit is around, don't fall off your chair, approximately 973,000 euros. Okay, so that's 1 million euros, that's 50 million pesos. So we need to understand whether it is possible to reduce this deficit, asking for contributions and donations from the various zones. The center is basically saying the problem of the red is not just a problem of the red. They're also divided into colors there on the center. This problem is a problem of everybody. It's not for the people in the Red Commission to think about. We have to do our part. No? So they will be sending sometime soon an example of a letter to ask donors and sponsors for contributions for the overhead expenses of the event. So that's why si Rafael leading the marketing team, they have been meeting to come up with a marketing plan. They will come up with this, yung mga brochures or whatever packs that you can send to your possible sponsors. Right? What we call angel sponsors, even those who can donate a few thousand pesos. Every little bit helps. Kasi when we put them together, it becomes a big amount. I know, of course, that you are also raising funds for your own participation, but beyond all borders, di ba? So we really, blood, sweat, and tears talaga. So they're asking, through this letter, they were asking each zone or small zone how much they can commit to help out. Okay. So then they announced the group, the registration in the first phase, with assigning the reference or the group leader. So the deadline actually for yung pinaka-deadline with all the names and the details, what workshop you will join, what will be April 30. So after April 30, we cannot guarantee anymore the accommodation and the expected cost. Meaning, if you register after April 30, we're not sure that there will be lodging for you. So you might have to find your own lodging, and also the cost might be different. Kasi kaya nga, di ba, we have to commit a certain number because we in Manila, we will have to book na these inns and pensions. So if we said we only need 12,000, for example, and then here are another 3,000 who want to register, we will find another 3,000 places. Might be higher cost naman, di ba? So, for the violet, we have all these official links. So if you need material, just go to those websites that were flashed on the screen. Okay. So in Manila, practically every day there's a meeting for each color. Last Sunday was the orange. Today's Wednesday, they're meeting the pre-GenFest group. Last night was the blue for the lodging. Friday will be the green. On Sunday will be the core group. Then we have to meet for the timeline, for the deadlines, no? So it's really a very dynamic, tiring. But I'm here also basically to ask feedback from you because you submitted something, no, for pre-GenFest activity, right? So, kasi we in the Philippines, we've been tasked to be responsible na for all the pre-GenFest activities, which is not just limited to the Philippines, by the way, but also to the other Asian zones. So far, we have only arrived at about 500 spaces for 580 or 680, I can't remember. But there are expected 50,000 participants. It's not naman that we think that all 15,000 participants will come on July 1 to go to a certain island or a certain Asian country to participate in a pre-GenFest activity. Pero syempre, the more the merrier, di ba? So, but then given the political situation that we have here, especially in Mindanao, I don't know if you can add some more, di ba? But it's really up to you, but to also, of course, consider the risk, especially to foreign participants.
So that's very true, Tita. Actually, we have already proposed for pre-GenFest activities, no? So one in katong giklay man na to attend. Not sikaw. Oo, kasi it will be an intercultural immersion also with them. So at the same time, visit na din sa Malagos Garden, mag-visit na din sa Philippine Eagle, kay doon lang, malapit lang man yun siya. So parang tour / in the 4th day tour around all the significance parts of historical areas of Davao, no? For example, katong Christian Church, San Pedro Church na ay Muslim architecture, no? To see also this dynamism or synergistic relationship sa Muslim and Catholic ba. And then there is also this areas in Toril na isang dato nag-offer siya. Sige ko, Alvin na, kalimot ko sa detail.
Well, he offered a workshop to be organized by him, cultural workshop, that will also be participated by, I think, some members of his tribe. It's not so far from the road, and there will be offers also kind of hiking, but with such an orientation that they will have to end that really in the mind worldview, let's say, of the tribe. Like they believe that the presence of certain spirits, so they have to be taught that. And there are some that I think at least 2 or 3 houses that are available for them for next day. But there are spaces where tents can be placed also.
So, yung mga activities that was proposed there is like dyeing ng clothes, para natural dyeing, and the weaving, kasi may mga old there. Also, parang ang goal sa natin is that their ancestors, kumbaga, will show to the youth na galing outside. Kasi what's happening now is their youth are not anymore interested to that way, no? So if, I don't know, maybe it would be an encouragement also for their community, but to see how beautiful it is, no, for people from other places or other countries to how rich their culture is. And really to stay in this house na walang hagdanan. I mean, ang hagdanan is only for those that are welcome. So kung makita mo na wala kang hagdanan, hindi ka welcome. So basta it's really amazing now when you go there and you will see, there is such thing pa pala na yun na ginagawa ko pa rin pala nila. So it's really, enculturation talaga siya. And you can really participate, like, kunyari, mag-cross ka ng river, you offer a prayer talaga. You don't, I mean, you offer, I don't know, a moment of silence. And then he will teach you chant, martial arts, using swords, yun parang, basta ganon, very artistic dances na ganon, moments of meditation, reflexes na tigbawa pala yun, tigbawa culture, tigbawa culture. So it was really nice. I was, sorry. Civilized masyado na kind ba? Parang ganun na type of Muslim. Also to see na, you know, it's like that Muslims or Christians also have different personalities, no? There are also that are some things we can learn a lot from them, no? Their culture, their life, their way of living, talaga their everyday, they go to the market, the kind of food, the preparation, their delicacies, their delicateness in preparing the food that they eat because it's halal, no? So you can imagine how sensitive they are in terms of food, that it should be separated. No, so many things talaga na you can learn. But then again, our reality here in Davao, no, medyo high risk yun siya. And then, imagine we are locked down, no, during martial law, no, like that. So we cannot afford, Jod, to give this risk also sa ato ang mga invitees. It's in as much as we want to share these beautiful things here in Davao. For now, we can. Maybe some other time and a more peaceful. For now, so yun. It remains a proposal for now. But who knows? It's a proposal and then we can make it a reality in the long run. As what we have said, no, GenFest does not end here. No, it will continue. And maybe if the opportunity permits and the condition is okay, then we can already proceed.
We leave it up to you, and if the organization is still open, you just submit whatever proposals you have. And it doesn't have to be limited here to Davao, because I know naka-link up yung ibang areas where you have. I'll email it to you, because today, as we speak, they're meeting that group that's handling the GenFest activities. They're meeting, so I don't know what deadlines they have set, but as soon as I find out, I will let you know. And then the second one is also relating to risk and security. As you saw in the program, there's this concert, flash mob, moment of universal fraternity. That's what should be called interreligious dialogue because not all the participants have a religion to speak of. So because of what happened, you know, even in the Ariana Grande concert, then right after there's the Marawi, and then in different places all over the world. It was, in fact, one gen from the north, right after it happened, said na because of these things, baka nga we have to, is it prudent to have this kind of sa open grounds to accommodate more people? Because the idea of having this program in the open grounds on the second day is to accommodate more people. Kasi nga, WTC can only seat 15,000 youth. But may deficit na nga tayo as it is, then we will spend pa more for security. Kasi, so, yun, we might have to forego that open grounds. No? If only, kasi nakakatakot, di ba? It will be our responsibility if anybody gets hurt, especially those coming from other countries. Siguro kung puro Pinoy lang tayo, so yun na lang, we're always used naman to all kinds of disaster, and we're still here smiling. You know, I don't know about the others. In fact, it was a surprise. Tita, that Papa I was telling you about, every Jen she meets, she asks, you know, if we are in the open grounds and it starts to rain, because she experienced rain one day in Manila, 1.5 hours, very strong rain. So, natakot yata siya. And then Rafael, sabi niya, abutan ako sa labas, 10 minutes rain, and I was soaking wet, and I was embarrassed to go inside the home. I wanted to remove all my clothes outside the house because I would be dripping wet inside, going inside. So then Jean said, will you stay in the concert if it's raining for the whole time in the concert? Although Jen, she spoke, said, yes, I will. Even if there's mud, yes. So I go, baka you stay kasi you watch Coldplay or you know, yung mga famous na mga no, it's not the famous ones. Basta I will stay. So parang si Chin said, maybe they will stay. Because I think, siguro Filipinos na they will stay. In other cultures, I think they will run when they lose the roof. So, she was worried about that. But then, of course, I didn't tell Chinsia, I'm not sure if it's the same answer if there will be yeah, if there's flood, I guess. So it's not only also just the risk of people, you know, but also the weather, considering July, you know, it's rainy season. Although this rainy season seems to be an extended summer season, but hindi pa naman kami naka-experience ng flooding in Manila so far. But there have been days of rain every now and then. So, and then in consideration of the red. So we might have to adjust the program because of all of these considerations. So we just wanted to ask also how you feel about it. Is it okay? Is it not okay? Or maybe you have some other proposals, some suggestions. Kasi naman, kaya ganyan yung program, kasi the youth want naman also to have something outside. They don't want to be, siyempre, diba? They don't want to be cooped up inside for 3 days. But then, considering that this program is already something unique or different from the previous ones, because the first time we will have workshops and forums. So, and it is not held inside the WTC. There will be some, of course, to make use of the space, but not all. So there is a chance also to go outside. But other than that, we don't know how to do it against CCTV open grounds. Maybe if there's budget, if the sponsorships will come flooding in, or give flood waters, the sponsorships will flood in, then maybe we can have a bigger venue outside. Yun. So, if you have any feedback, any comments, questions?
You may just raise it. Um,
Sure, we have a question from Tito Vic. I think your husband. Another idea is to accredit hotels or hostels and allow participants to book directly online. What do you think?
Yun yung pinapatanong ni Tito Vic.
Yes.
Yung, kasi for the accommodations, there are many suggestions, also foster homes. Will we allow, yun, siguro, will we allow participants to say, for example, na I will just stay with my relatives, you know, or online na lang, directly, if you can find, you want to find your own, instead of booking, yung parang, yung accredited convoy. I think he's asking for your opinion.
So each one of these own.
Yeah, me personally, I don't think it's a good idea. Kasi we wanted to, put them together. Kasi if you go together, you can ask for discounts. So, mawawala yan na chance if we will allow each participant to go on their own, like that, and it's unorganized, and then we don't know where are they now, no, by the time they are there. I don't know, that's for me.
Then yung time na
In our time, we didn't have concept or secretary that organized or pero we were assigned, kunyari, may foster house, no? For example, we will stay in the dormitory. I think that is cheaper accommodation from the one of Manila na nag-stay sa, I don't know, parang hotel like something. And then, so cheaper ang amo ato. And then there is one Hungarian who was always with us, no? To check if it's about time that we go together. Kasi it's also very important na coordination. So because we will be responsible of our participants also. So we will lose that already. That's what I mean. It's high risk.
I remember in one of our meetings in Manila, you were there, you know? The Gen was saying, actually, for the foreign participants, it would be nice for them to experience, if there are foster homes, to experience the Filipino hospitality. So if there are 2 or 3 of them can stay in a house, may foster parents, and it would be nice also. And then, but it would also be good for the Filipinos and the Asians, for example, to be together in a certain lodging place. Kasi I heard somebody saying that the experience, kasi during the day, yeah, they're together, stay tuned, you're together, watch participating. But your experience does not end there. At night, you know, you're together in the dorm or in the gym, whatever. So not really able to I don't know, build more relationships with the other participants. Kasi nga, kung kanya-kanya, then, di ba? Where's the unity there? Tsaka yun nga, as you're saying, high risk kasi parang, saan na sila? Mall ba? Are they safe? Did they eat?
Another question from from Ati about the red. Maybe we have already answered this, so we iterate na natin. About the red, how much is the amount to be prepared for each participant, and may ask for the copy and from whom the copy of the endorsement copy of the endorsement letter from the CDC.
You can send to them na lang. I sent it already by email. It's in the CBCP letterhead. In fact, we are about to ask also, because the marketing team asked us if our posters can have the CBCP logo, but we still have to write CBCP. But for the participants, we still do not have it. Kasi we are still canvassing for the lodging, the food, the transport Manila because we have the program. So, I mean, we have the cost and estimate of the cost of renting the bus from this place to that place, but we don't know yet exactly how many, so it's kind of difficult. And then also, of course, the participants keep, something like a raincoat inside, a lago, a bag, t-shirt, but we're hoping to get sponsors. Para na this participant cost can be lowered as much as possible.
I think this is just going to be another recreation. I want this from Supawan to Saco. I want to know about the program for GenFest 18 and how many days is the GenFest itself.
GenFest is 6 to 8, and then the post GenFest school, this will be unlimited number of participants only because it's only like 12,000 feet. So next Saturday we will be having a meeting with June and R to discuss the university program, but also how to invite like a quota control, targeted audience, we will still discuss. And then of course the GenFest, which is the days before July 4, July 6, 1, just to spend 3 days for some cultural, religious activity combined with tourism. Because I think that the youth chose the Philippines, especially Manila, because they thought that you can have a program by the beach. They did not realize that there is no beach in Manila. The beaches are clear. In Manila, the closest you can get is Manila Bay. No Bangalore Bay, and put it there.
So, January 1, there is already the registration and payment of 50%, but from this time until December 31, the GenFest will be launched to everyone. No? That means to say that the number is open. Even from here in Davao, we can invite as many, and by that time that the deadline comes, then we have to set the number that we give, the number we are able to reach, that's it.
The worry is that it will be more than 20,000. That is a very beautiful problem. To have more than what we need. The age is 17 to 30. Because these are the 17 years old. That's what 17 to 30. Yung sinasabi ni Lani kanina, yung once o NPS, yung accompany once o NCE.
Another one from Tito Vic, but I think this question is like sort of for information. Logistics help desk for Philippine organizers has been set up. Questions can be directed to info.ph@genfest.org. Again, that's info.ph@genfest.org. We have another question comes from Guillermo. And it can be generic or general. How can I think of help even if I'm here in Lang, or maybe even if you're from province or somewhere?
In fact, kanina, I heard the writers tweet that we are looking Santa, who is in charge of the violet, one night was texting us, who can make press releases? So I heard Bart and I heard
Jimmy.
Kasi I run from writers. We need those kinds of talents. So apart from performers, anything that you can do from wherever you are, help is welcome. There are seven courses to choose from. But mainly, I think, mainly for this session for you, the young ones who is the inviting your friends, your community, your partners to the event. That is the first foremost help that you can give. But if you have other talents, whatever it is, really, don't be shy. Raise your hand. Don't wait for us. Because sometimes in here this attitude na, I'm ready to help. You're not asking me the money. So, wait, what's up? We have so many things to think of. We don't have time to look for you. Please raise your hand.
Another question from someone I am anonymous, is asking kung okay na ba bitin yung girlfriend or maybe boyfriend for some girls, even if yung girlfriend or boyfriend nila is hindi Gen, hindi wife or hindi member ng parish. Okay na.
Beyond all borders. The GenFest is organized by Youth for a United World, who are composed of youth, not Gen. The Gen, of course, are part of it, but it's not. Our ideal is unity. So if we live things just ourselves, we will not be able to live between outside.
Our connection, online connection is really the computer and also it's already and there are people they are going to work out we will allow the last one.
Yeah, I would like to thank everyone being here talaga and also for Tita, Vicky, she will be leaving tomorrow on 9:30, 5 na agad. Grabe, shoot! Oh my God! Imagine how much Tita Vicky did for us talaga. Like, just like that. So, the best way we can reciprocate this love also is to really take part in the responsibility of the relationship. So, thank you so much. And then we will just give updates also for the communities now, and the materials that we use.
And maybe this is the last day, we would like to propose to meet already to form the secretariat on Saturday. Is it okay?
Yes.
Saturday is 6:30 again.
So thank you very much to everyone. I think many already left because also of the curfew. And I really we have to be prudent in this case. We heard also yesterday what he was telling us. But yeah, we want to thank everyone, and we are here to work really for the census. I think some of us, many of us wanted really to work with you for the census. It is not only during the census, the moment of that, but starting now, working together in in our Cuneta, in our zone, is already making this moment, no? Moment with God among us. Thank you very much.
Hindi ka na yun? Amo, yupan. Sabay. Ore sa mga vlogs ko namo one battles one track battles kay one case battles okay pa lang yung pinahali na ako so